Biggest lie in football. FIFA played us all. For months, the entire football world was absolutely convinced the 2026 World Cup final was going to Texas. The leaks were out. The media confirmed it. The Dallas Cowboys were ready to pop the champagne. But at the very last second, FIFA pulled the ultimate bait and switch. They handed the biggest sporting event in human history to a stadium notorious for tearing player ligaments, causing massive traffic nightmares, and lacking a proper roof. Welcome to the war of the stadiums. MetLife versus Dallas. This wasn't just a simple venue choice, this was a billion-dollar bloodbath of politics, ego, and television money. In this video, you are going to learn the dark truth about why Dallas was robbed. We will expose the fatal flaws in New Jersey's billion-dollar concrete bowl, and we will reveal exactly why the 2026 final might be a logistical disaster waiting to happen. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is unlike anything we have ever seen. 3 host countries, 48 teams, 104 matches. It is a logistical behemoth. But out of 16 incredible host cities, only one gets to host the final. The final is the crown jewel. It guarantees your city will be broadcast to over 1.5 billion people worldwide. It cements your stadium in the history books forever. Think the Maracana. Think Wembley. Think the Azteca. For 2026, the battle came down to 2 titans. On one side, AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, a modern climate-controlled marvel built by an NFL billionaire. On the other side, MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, an open-air monolith sitting in a swamp. Why does this matter? Because FIFA's decision wasn't about the fans. It wasn't about the players. It was about raw power, corporate leverage, and global time zones. Let's dive into the drama. The lobbying for the 2026 final was a secret war. Behind closed doors, it was a bare-knuckle brawl between the New York Bid Committee and Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones went all out. He didn't just want to host a game. He wanted to host a spectacle. He promised FIFA record-breaking attendance. He promised absolute luxury in the VIP suites. Dallas felt inevitable. In January 2024, the British press leaked a massive story. The Sun reported that Dallas had officially won the bid. The Texas organizers were quietly celebrating. The world thought it was a done deal, but FIFA was playing a different game. While Dallas was making noise, New York and New Jersey were making silent moves. They didn't pitch the stadium. They pitched the city. New York is the media capital of the world. It carries an international prestige that Dallas simply cannot match. When FIFA executives looked at the marketing potential, they saw dollar signs illuminating the Manhattan skyline. Then came the ultimate deciding factor: time zones. A 3 p.m. kickoff in New York is 8 p.m. in London, and 9 p.m. in Paris. It is prime time for the European television market. Europe is where FIFA makes its most lucrative broadcast revenue. If the game was in Dallas, the kickoff would have to be pushed later to avoid the blistering afternoon heat. That would ruin European ratings. Dallas never stood a chance against the clock. So on live television, Gianni Infantino shocked the globe. MetLife gets the final. Dallas gets a semi-final as a consolation prize. The Texans were furious, but the controversy was only just beginning. Let's look at the actual stadiums, because on paper, this decision looks absolutely insane. We are talking about billion-dollar concrete structures, and both of them have massive glaring flaws. Let's start with the winner. MetLife Stadium cost $1.6 billion to build. It holds 82,500 people. But in the NFL, it is known as a graveyard for players. The artificial turf is notoriously dangerous. NFL stars literally beg not to play there. Aaron Rodgers famously tore his Achilles on that field after just 4 snaps. FIFA requires a pristine, natural grass pitch for the World Cup. MetLife doesn't have one. Furthermore, an international soccer pitch is significantly wider than an American football field. MetLife is too narrow. They literally have to tear out thousands of corner seats just to make the grass fit FIFA's strict dimensions. And then there's the weather. MetLife is an open-air stadium. The final is on July 19th. July in New Jersey is blistering hot, incredibly humid, and prone to massive sudden thunderstorms. A lightning strike could delay the biggest game on Earth. Now look at Dallas. AT&T Stadium is an architectural masterpiece. It holds over 90,000 fans. It has a retractable roof, climate control, perfect 72-degree weather, guaranteed, no matter what happens outside. But Dallas had its own fatal flaws. Just like MetLife, the pitch is too narrow. To fix it, Jerry Jones proposed an insane engineering feat. He wanted to raise the entire floor of the stadium by 15 feet to fit the wider grass surface. Even worse is the transportation. AT&T Stadium is located in Arlington. Arlington is the largest city in the United States without a comprehensive public transit system. How do you move 90,000 international tourists who don't have rental cars? You don't. You create a gridlock nightmare. FIFA looked at Arlington's infrastructure and panicked. But is New York any better? MetLife relies on a single rail line. During the 2014 Super Bowl, that exact train system completely collapsed. Fans were stranded for hours in freezing temperatures. If they don't fix it by 2026, the World Cup final will be a transport apocalypse. The ink is dry. The decision is final. MetLife will host the climax of the 2026 World Cup. But what does this actually mean for the tournament, the fans, and the future of soccer in America? Dallas did not walk away empty-handed. They were given 9 total matches, more than any other host city. They are getting a massive semifinal. They are the workhorse of this tournament. But New York gets the glory. The 2026 final will define a generation. Think back to 1994, the Rose Bowl in California. Roberto Baggio missing that penalty. That moment is burned into the minds of billions. In 2026, the global audience will be larger than ever before. Over 1 billion people will be staring at a stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The pressure on the local organizers is absolutely staggering. They have less than 2 weeks to solve the turf problem. They have to prove that temporary natural grass can survive inside that concrete bowl. They have to completely overhaul the New Jersey transit system. If they fail, it won't just be a local embarrassment. It will be a global humiliation. Imagine a World Cup final delayed because thousands of fans are stuck on broken trains in the swamp. But if they succeed, if the grass holds up, the trains run on time, and the stars align, it will be the greatest spectacle in the history of sports. It will cement New York as the undisputed capital of the globe. FIFA took a massive gamble. They rejected the perfect climate of Dallas for the unpredictable grit and glamour of New York. They chose money and time zones over infrastructure and logic. Was it the right choice? Or will Jerry Jones get the last laugh when MetLife sinks into chaos? The world will find out on July 19, 2026. The road to 2026 is moving fast, and the drama is only getting crazier. We are tracking every stadium change, every FIFA leak, and every broken promise leading up to the biggest tournament in history. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and know exactly what is happening behind the scenes, hit that subscribe button right now. We post daily updates that you will not find anywhere else. Let us know in the comments. Did Dallas get completely robbed? Or does New York deserve the final? Drop your thoughts below, like the video, and we will see you in the next one.